I used to be a voice actor. Well, it was more of a hobby than a career because this filmmaking stuff, this directing stuff is more of a career than it is a hobby because it's really fun and it's really cool to do. I was young, so I guess I wanted to hop on this comic dubbing trend. It seemed fun to me, and I was kind of intrigued in how a voice actor would usually make videos. I'll be honest, I sucked at making videos back then. I didn't even know what editing was, I didn't know how to record my audio, I didn't know how to record my screen, I was a noob at everything. So what I did was I had a cracked version of Bandicam. I recorded myself dubbing over a comic and cutting it. What the fuck? Then I'd like play the music I wanted in the background so that I wouldn't have to edit it later because I didn't know how to edit. That's the thing. So I'd usually just record my music and my voiceovers with the comic. Sometimes I'd make horrible mistakes like not cutting out bloopers, then I'll just post it anyways, hoping that it would get views. I was very stupid back then. What I mean by not knowing how to edit, I didn't know how to do the fancy stuff that I do now. I didn't know how to add like the backtrack. I didn't know how to add transitions. I didn't know the proper shit that I know now. So I was a young kid hoping that his bad videos would get like popular and he'd like get rich on YouTube. I was one of those kids. I used to be a huge fan of this huge comic dubber called Undertale Peasant because she had like a hit series called PJ's Daycare, and I used to watch it all the time with my sister. So I decided to do comic dubbing because of that. Then when I heard she was doing an audition for like a fan dubbing of Detective Conan, I couldn't resist. This is my chance for popularity. I auditioned for like a lot of roles at the start. Then I got assigned to a role that I didn't expect I'd get. It was an old man, a random side character in the episode, and it was good enough. At least I got there, right? Then she added me to a Discord group that made me meet all of the cast members, and I did, and I met a lot of my friends there. But we don't talk that much now, but we're still friends. When the project got cancelled, I decided to make my own group for dubbing so that we'd like get to do our own stuff, like dub our own stuff and all that stuff. So I got like 4 other members of the group so that we could start dubbing. There was me, Mika, Rini, Brent, and Taco. I don't know their real names, but they were pretty chill people. We used to play like hours on Minecraft factions. I think it was Cosmic Craft. But yeah, we had a faction called Pori Pori. But it was kind of fun. It was really fun. When it was time for dubbing, my computer decided to die on me. Not like shut down, it actually died on me. So I didn't get to use the computer for a good 6 months or a year. I don't know. It was a really long time. It was a very, very long time. It was my imaginary hell. I could barely use anything. My phone was crap, and everything that I wanted to do was on the computer. But after like a good 6 months, we finally got the computer up and working again, and our Wi-Fi fixed, because our Wi-Fi was kind of messing up back then too, so we kind of got everything fixed. So yeah, I did my best to contribute to the team as much as I can, because I didn't have a mic back then, I didn't have a proper editing software, all I had was Bandicam, that's all I freaking had. The mic I had at the time was an application called DroidCam, and I'd connect my phone to it so I can dub. It sucked hard. Then I started like borrowing mics from my friend that actually have mics for gaming, but never used it, so I decided to like borrow that, and eventually I got back into dubbing stuff. But me being a stupid kid, I didn't get to do my job, and I kind of focused more on other stuff than the channel, so that happened. I was assigned to edit, and by then I already had like some knowledge of editing. I used KineMaster for editing. Right now I'm using Filmora. Watch out for the next episode of The Amateur, by the way. So yeah, I didn't get to edit that much videos, so Rini was the one who was left on editing. So yeah, basically all I did was like add some ideas to the channel and see what I could do behind the scenes, even though I didn't do much on it. As some of you know, I live in the Philippines, and the Philippines is a first world country, but it's doable, it's livable, we're surviving. Back then, I didn't have a job, I didn't have anything, I was a very lazy kid, and I thought everything that I wanted would be there when I wanted it, so I was a really stupid guy. So yeah, not only that, I was like failing school, so I had to focus on that rather than the channel, so you know where I'm going with this. So while I was gone from the channel for like a few more months cause I had to focus on school and get my grades up, I get a message from Rini. So they had a team vote and decided to vote me out because I wasn't participating that much in the group, which I understand because I really wasn't. All I did was give a bit of ideas because I was just focusing on my schoolwork and some personal issues. It's kind of my fault too because even though I had all the things I needed for dubbing, I didn't do anything. So it's mostly my fault because I was very lazy and my interest was starting to drift somewhere else. So yeah, I accepted my fate and I moved on to new endeavors. So yeah, after that I got my first channel to 100 subscribers, which was very big in my eyes. Not this one, this is my second channel. If you want to go check out my original cringy content, I'll leave a link in the description. I took a long break from YouTube and I came back like a year later because the vlogging stuff was a thing now, so I decided to do that. Then when that got me to like 300, 400 subscribers, I quit. Well, that's because I did a lot of stupid stuff like sub for sub, watch for watch. It was a stupid way to grow, but I still kind of got to the place I wanted to be, and it was a very stupid place to be. Cause a small channel isn't a small channel without an audience. I had 400 subscribers and barely any of them watched my videos. I had 400 subscribers and I had like 50 people watching my videos. I didn't know what I was doing, I didn't have the proper content ideas, and all that, but the topic about me not knowing what I wanted to do on YouTube is a topic for another video. Now back to the team. What happened when I was gone? Well, I decided to check in after like a couple of months not being there and growing this channel. Turns out they already replaced me. If you're wondering who they replaced me with, well, she's kind of a bigger name in the dubbing community. Yeah, they replaced me with Undertale Peasant, that's what I'm trying to say. After like a few months, I noticed that the original members of 21 Dubbers were kind of fading away, like Mika, Brent, Taco. The only remaining OG member was Rini. The channel was basically taken over by higher, bigger names in the dubbing community. They were skyrocketing. They looked like they were the new big thing on YouTube. But then 2018 and 2019 came around. My channel had a big spike. From 6 subscribers, I reached to 50 within a span of a month. That's a big change for me, if you ask me. It was because I had my ideas down, I knew what I wanted to do on this channel, and all that big stuff. Back in my dubbing days, I didn't know what I was doing, I didn't know what I wanted to achieve, and I didn't know what type of content I wanted to do. Even now, I'm still learning because I'm not growing that much, so I'm still learning a lot about YouTube. I mean, I only do this for a hobby, so it's a 50-50 for me. This platform is more of a practice to me than it is a career. The filmmaking and directing is a career for me. I kind of practice what I want to learn here. It's like practicing new techniques, practicing new content. That's what I'm trying to accomplish here so that I can make it to the big leagues when I finally graduate college. I also work for a channel named Dasher. If you don't know the channel, I'll leave a link in the description too. So if you guys are into Marvel, DC type stuff, I voice a lot of the videos there, so feel free to go check it out. Right now I'm getting paid like $28, $29 on average, but it kind of depends on the stuff I write and the stuff I voice, so technically I'm still doing what I used to do, except I get paid for it. Is it a good start? Yeah, it is, because not only am I earning money from what I used to do, I am also like adding funds to the stuff I need in the future for my future film and directing stuff. Would I ever go back to like dubbing full-time and like making comic dubs full-time? No, I wouldn't. I'm happy at where I am now. I get to do what I love to do and I get paid for what I used to do. There's a huge difference, people. But hey, it's a living. Quarantine is kind of a douche to all of us, so I had to make a living somehow. Right now, I'm actually having a great time dubbing because my boss George is actually really cool. We're kind of friends, you know, he's 21, I'm 18. It's kind of fun. So hey George, if you're watching this, you're a cool boss. So yeah, I don't regret getting kicked out of a group that I helped make. It's fine, I get it. It happens in life. Wherever they are now, whatever the state of the channel is right now, you guys do you, I'll do me, and we'll be cool. No drama. I just wanted to talk about this because a lot of my friends have been asking about my dubbing stuff and what happened to that, so I just wanted to throw that out there. So if you guys like the podcast, feel free to subscribe for more content like this, like, comment, anything to get me on the algorithm. For you guys who don't know, I do short films, I do a lot of that directing, filmmaking stuff on this channel, so if you want to go check those out, feel free to explore the channel if you will. I have a private video, and if you're interested, I'll leave the link in the comments below. Hey guys, quick update. I am sorry for the bad audio quality of the video. It's because my mic that I ordered came in late and I had a schedule to work with, so I recorded this audio with the new mic and the audio that you heard from the video with my old mic, so that's why this audio is much better than the entire video. But yeah, from now on I'm gonna be recording with this mic, so that's gonna be better audio for the podcast and future videos. If you guys enjoyed this week's episode, make sure to subscribe and turn on notifications because we're gonna have a guest on the next episode. So hope you guys enjoy the outro. It's a Hawaiian trap remix that I found online. I'm kidding, it's This Is America.